Hold up.
What's going on, guys, and welcome back to your Ottawa Senators Legend Franchise Mode. I'm just going to jump right into this, and I'm going to come out and say it. I'm nervous. I am nervous for a few reasons, because we just traded for Erik Karlsson in the last video, which was a huge blockbuster move, and we've lost 4 straight since acquiring him, which is never a good sign. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the lines up a little bit. We need to get some offense rolling. Nikolai Zherdev has been on an absolute tear, 47 goals already this year, so I'm going to move him down to the second line, and I'm going to bring Jonathan Drouin up. He is up to an 86 overall, and he should help. He shouldn't help out. These guys don't need any help, but they should spread the scoring out a little bit. Now, Riley Barber's up to an 85, which is nice to see, but I'm going to leave the lines at this. And speaking of Erik Karlsson now, he hasn't done anything in 4 games since being acquired, so I don't know. It's a bit sketchy. We have a lot of games coming up that are against divisional opponents. Now, this is a fresh rivalry that was just born between the Detroit Red Wings and the Ottawa Senators. We're neck and neck in the playoff race, and we just swapped defensemen. It's pretty much like the Shea Weber, PK Subban type deal. So this rivalry is now born, and it's about to get ugly here, because during the next 15-ish games, a lot of them are against divisional opponents. Pretty much all of them. You got LA and Colorado, but Tampa Bay, Florida, Montreal, Toronto, all these guys, they're all divisional opponents. We got 3 games against Tampa Bay here. So far we've lost 4 in a row since acquiring Erik Karlsson, only scoring 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goals in 4 games. You can't even blame Pascal Leclerc on that. Don't even try. It is our offense. So I moved Jonathan Drouin up. Hopefully that sparks something at least, but this LA Colorado game, we really gotta, start getting in the groove of winning, because we can't afford to lose any games against Tampa, Florida, Montreal, Toronto, Detroit. We have to absolutely run show on these teams. So let's go here. Let's get our first freaking win. Come on, boys. It's about time. Let's go against Ottawa. No pep talk needed. Just fucking put the puck in the net. First period, 0-0. Okay, we didn't score, but we didn't allow one either. So it's an even slate here going into period number 2. 3-2. Okay, you know what? We score 3, but we allow 2. We got the lead. Murray gets 1, Zherdev gets another, and Riley Barber scores to give us the lead. Going into the third, we don't choke. Ryan Murray gets his 2nd of the game, and we finally get a victory. Thank God. Thank you very much. So we have a home and home against Tampa Bay, and then we got a big game against Florida, and then we have another game against Tampa Bay, and that is a 3-1 victory. Thank you very much. So we've won 2 straight. I'm not going to slow stim this game against Tampa. I'm going to slow stim the game at home. Hopefully we can beat them in their home arena. Come on, there you go. That is a massive 2 points. That is huge. Erik Karlsson stoked. We've won 3 straight. Let's go see if we can make it 4. This is a massive 2 points. First period, 3-3. Okay, goals. Or sorry, 3-2. Where did I pull 3 out of there? I don't know how I got 3 there. It was actually 3-1, but they score with 2 minutes left to make it a 3-2 game. Provorov, Heatley, and Zherdev get goals for us. Period number 2. This could be a wild one. 5-3, Barber and Buchnevich, and Yuri Taluski gets 1. He's still in the NHL apparently. Let's go here. Third period. Do not choke. 6-3. That is 4 victories in a row. There you go. You lost 4, you win 4. You're back at even here. All right. So we could leapfrog. Where are we now? Where are we in the standings? Those 4 wins really helped us, and we're in a 2-way tie for 3rd place. If we win this game against Florida, this is absolutely huge. Tampa Bay really got hurt there by losing those 2 games against us. But one thing about us, we've only lost 2 games in the extra frame or in the shootout, so that's pretty impressive. We've been doing pretty well in the extra frame, so that's nice to see. Not giving up those extra points is always good. We have 10 games remaining. That's it. 10 left. We really need to win against Florida. Come on, guys. No slow sim needed. I believe in you guys 100%. I believe that you guys can do this. Let's go. Scout some forwards there in the queue. Big win against Florida. Come on. Oh, 8-5 loss. That's embarrassing. That's not good. That's not a good loss to take. Come back with a win. There you go. Another shootout win. We seem to be pretty much unbeatable in the extra frame and in the shootout, which is nice to see. Nikolai Zherdev is our shootout expert. Let's see if we can beat Tampa Bay for the third time this week. Come on. These are huge points. This could be 6 points we could be stealing from Tampa Bay right now. First period, 2-1. All right. Jamie Benn and Mark Scheifele. Jonathan Drouin scores on his old team. That's nice to see. Period number 2. There you go. There you go. Beautiful. Nikolai Zherdev and Danny Heatley. That's our first line. I don't even know what to say when I have the lead. I'm just like, there you go. Yes, I'm so stoked. Zherdev and Danny Heatley. Let's go here. Third period. Don't choke. And we choked. They tie it up. Paul Stastny with under a minute left. But it's okay. We are money in the shootout. Yes, we are. We're money in the shootout. No, we're not. Al McInnes and Marcia So. Okay. All right. You know what? We get a possible 5 out of 6 points out of Tampa Bay. I can't be too upset about it. So we got one game against a Western Conference opponent in Minnesota, and then we gotta again run the table, go ahead and win 3 or 4 straight here to really solidify ourselves as a playoff team. We've been getting points though. Oh man, that sucked. I would have really liked to see an overtime loss, or I mean even like an overtime win, but even to get the extra point there, that would have really been nice to see. Up against Montreal, come on, 5-2, that's huge. Up against Toronto, they seem to have really shit the bed lately, so they're struggling. It would be nice to get 2 points against Toronto as well. They're a team that is not doing that well. Time to beat up on them. Easy points here, boys. Easy points. I want to see 42 wins there. Come on, come on. Did it happen? No, I guess we lost. I think we lost in a shootout there. No, we won in overtime. Weird. Okay, yeah, I guess the wins just didn't update. But another win in the extra frame. Where are we here? 4 games left. And let's see where we are. Locker room chemistry's up. We are, ooh, man, we're in the last wild card spot. Tampa Bay is slowly approaching. So with the next, if we win the next game, we could be right behind Florida. This is unbelievably tight. This is ridiculous. Oh my God, this is so tight. I don't remember ever having a GM mode where it's this tight going into the last few games here. So that's what I mean. I mean, if we would have won, even 4 straight earlier in the year, we wouldn't be in this position. But we made our bed. We got to sleep in it. Let's go ahead here and try to dig ourselves out of this this tiny little hole. All right, it's not the end of the world, but I really, really want to make the postseason here. We need to get as many points as possible and not allow Tampa Bay to creep up on us. So first period up against Montreal, 3-2. All right, JVR and Jack Eichel. We skipped over Jack Eichel in the fantasy draft. Sutter, Barber, and Tavares. Period number 2, 4-2. Brandon Sutter gets another one, 6-2. Zherdev and Jonathan Drouin. Those are big points. I feel like I'm saying it's big points for every game, but honestly it is. Every single game is a must win at this point. So let's go ahead and slow sim the game against the Detroit Red Wings, see what Erik Karlsson does against his old team, and see what Fetisov does as well. So let's go. First period. Ooh, 3-0. Legwan, McNeil, and Joe Thornton. That is hashtag not good. Going into the second. Okay. Oh shit, I thought we tied it up there. I saw we got a couple of goals, but Heatley and Nikolai Zherdev, I think this game is over. The Rocket and David Backes score. I think this one is all but over. 6-4, yeah. Fetisov scores, of course he does. Nikolai Zherdev gets 2. He's definitely well over 50 goals now. That sucks that we dropped those 2 points. We really could have used those, but Nikolai Zherdev actually had a hat trick, so the guy is on fire. He is unbelievable. We got 2 games to go, up against Toronto and up against Florida. I want to check the standings, see where we are. Hopefully that Detroit game didn't screw us. 43, 34, and 3. Let's have a look at our record here, see where we are. Oh my God, this is unbelievably close. If we win this game, we're tied with Buffalo. If we lose, we have the chance that Tampa Bay can leapfrog us. So this is just unbelievably tight. I'm going to slow sim one of them, and it's going to be against Florida. Come on, Toronto. Come on. We need a big win, a shootout win. It's a point. It's the extra point. I'll take it. We gave up a point to Toronto, but we got the big 2 points. That's what I'm talking about. Come on here. Up against Florida, the best team in our division, not by a long shot. I mean, we're pretty close, but they seem to have the division locked down here. Everyone take a deep breath. Everyone grab a glass of water here. Let's go. First period. There you go. Lawson freaking Krause against this old team. That is our depth scoring right there. Lawson Krause, baby. Period number 2. Oh my god. 5-2. Oh my god. Krause gets another. Johnson gets 1. Drouin gets 1. Ovi gets 2. But Tavares makes it 5-2. I'm going to put all my chips down. I'm going to say we don't blow this one and we get the victory in the third period. Oh my god, my heart just dropped. Oh my god. We actually started Jonathan Bernier in the most important game of the year. You start your backup goalie. Coach, what are you doing? I need to hire one of you guys to be the coach because I need to get Guy Boucher out of here. But we almost blew it. We almost blow it. That could have been the playoffs right there. It could have been over. Seriously, could have been over. Thank God for that second period. Krause had 2 goals. The unsung hero, Lawson Krause. All right, we can all breathe. We can all breathe here. Now, did we make the postseason? I really hope we did. I mean, I'm pretty sure we did because we were 2 points ahead. We were 1 point ahead of Tampa Bay. There you go. So we did make the postseason. The only thing that would have screwed us there is if they would have had games in hand. But look at how close that was. Oh my god. Wow, that was tight. We made the postseason. Unbelievable. And it is against the Boston Bruins. There you go. So we don't have home ice advantage, unfortunately. But you know what? We're in the playoffs, and that's all that matters. Up against Bobby Orr and the Boston Bruins. So that's a really good thing that we actually acquired Erik Karlsson because we got big offensive defensemen versus big offensive defensemen in Bobby Orr versus Erik Karlsson. So that's going to be a ridiculous matchup. 2 of the best offensive defensemen in the game going up against each other. This is going to be a really good series. I forget who else they have for Legends, but this should be a phenomenal series here up against the Bruins, just on the fact that it's Karlsson versus Orr. We got a Canadian offensive defensive legend, and we got a Swedish offensive defensive legend. So it looks like the Bruins versus Ottawa, we got Florida versus Montreal, we got Carolina, Tampa Bay, a couple of expansion teams going at it, and then we got a battle in New York with the Islanders and the Rangers. That's awesome. You got the Hawks and the Stars, and then you got the Avs and the Minnesota Wild. So I'm stoked. We made the playoffs, man. We did it. Unbelievable. I thought it was 56 goals. Holy shit. Talk about 50 goals. That's Danny Heatley. 50 in 2018. Hashtag 50 in 18 for Nikolai Zherdev. Oh my god. What a beast. 56 goals, 87 points. That's crazy. Danny Heatley was actually under a point per game. So maybe is that because I took Nikolai Zherdev off his wing? Maybe Zherdev loved playing with Draisaitl and Johnson, but Heatley really missed having Nikolai Zherdev there. So, I mean, it's kind of a double-edged sword, but Jonathan Drouin up to 87 overall with 70 points. That is the ideal season for Jonathan Drouin. I am very, very pleased with that. A lot of people were saying, oh, Drouin's not going to work out, you screwed up. But look at this. Jonathan Drouin with 70 points and he's 87 overall. Draisaitl's got 64, he's up to 88. Johnson had 55, so that's pretty good. I mean, it's kind of what I expected out of him. Erik Karlsson, 49. Brandon Sutter, 36. Another really good year for Brandon Sutter. Ryan Murray up to a 93. Holy shit, he grew like crazy. Braden Point, 31 points. Jake Gardner, 24. Provorov, 24. Krause with 22. We got Patrick Maroon, 22. Riley Barber, 21. Bunch of players there in like the mid-20s. Having a look at goalies, which is something that's very important, and that is Pascal Leclerc up to an 88 overall. He went 35 and 27 with a 2.92 goals against average. Pascal Leclerc pretty much just said, suck it to all the haters. He pretty much silenced everyone there. All right, that's impressive. You impressed me there, Pascal Leclerc. You may be blind, but you're actually not that bad at being a goalie. I'll give you that. I mean, you got players like Eddie Balfour at a 3.08 goals against average, or Korpisalo even, who's kind of the same goalie. Maybe he's got a little bit better vision, maybe by 25, but I mean, he had a worse goals against average, but Korpisalo had a worse goals against average, and I mean, he didn't have that many more wins. He played a few more games, maybe had a few more shutouts. No, he's tied with 1. So I don't know. I think the haters need to to back off of Pascal Leclerc a little bit. Rookie skaters for 2018 look like this. Matthew Barzale led the way. Jake Gensel was up there for a little while, but Matthew Barzale seemed to go ahead and run away with the Calder race, unless there's a crazy goalie, which I don't think there is. No, there's not. Anthony Stolars went 10-2. What a beast. I do want to have a look at Fetisov as well at the end of this video, but oh my god, Wayne Gretzky, 63 goals, 53 helpers, 116 points. That is exactly how I wanted him to simulate back-to-back years of 60 goals. He's got 127 goals in his last 2 seasons. That is insane. Nikita Kucherov was in second place. Looks like his line mate there with in Dallas with 109 points, a measly 40 goals. Phil Esposito with 57, Owen Nolan with 54, Corey Perry with 53. Corey Perry with 103 points. Who's the line mate there over in Dallas? Because there he is, Evgeny Malkin. Oh my god, Malkin, Kucherov, Gretzky. Right, I remember that. That is ridiculous. Or no, it's actually probably Jaden Schwartz. He's up to a 90. And they probably have Malkin on the second line. Oh my god. What a crazy team over there in Dallas. Hopefully we never have to go against them in the playoffs. That is just absolutely terrifying. How many 50-goal scorers this year? We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, including one on our team with 56, Nikolai Zherdev. Ovi almost hit the 50-goal mark, but not quite, unfortunately. Now going over to Detroit, just for fun, just because I want to have a quick look here, see what Fetisov was looking like. 14 goals, 23 helpers. 14 goals, 23 points. Pretty much the exact same year as last year. He had more penalty minutes and he was a plus 15. So you know what? He's good. He's just strictly good, and that's that. But I'd take Erik Karlsson over Fetisov any day of the week. He took 357 shots. Is that a lot? That seems like Ovi-esque. That seems like a lot of shots taken on net. Let's see where he ranks between everyone else. Shots. Let's see here. Wayne Gretzky had 434. Holy crap. So I mean, yeah, he's up there. 350 something. He's up there in the top 20 at least. But Nikolai Zherdev right behind him there with 353. I guess a lot of people are shooting a lot of pucks. That's crazy. So that's going to be it for me, guys. Thank you for watching. What a crazy episode. That was intense. Stay tuned for the postseason. Thank you for watching. That was intense. I will see you guys in the playoffs. Karlsson versus Orr. It's going to be good.